Whoop. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another round of Arbitration Studios as we continue our journey across the whole damn thing of Parasite Eve. I'm JP Arbiter.
I'm Mrs. Arbiter.
And we are on day 4, so let's continue this on. People,
Come on, Daniel. You're in charge now.
yeah, well, I'm not used to this sort of thing.
Doing great, boss.
Woohoo! But why did Eve decide to attack the precinct?
To get rid of us?
Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it. Why'd I decide to turn him into Sling Blade? You're right, where'd he go anyway? And control is given to us. So, that music. So, a couple things happen here before we get too far into the weeds on it. First off, we were given a locker key. Cure poison. I think it's that discolored locker over there. There we go. Trading card. So, the previous gunsmith for this NYPD precinct had a very strict, very regimented, probably very well documented system for the the distribution and modification of firearms for the department. And he dead. And naturally, when something is dead and it changes who is in charge, things get changed. And Wayne is a lot more loose with stuff. So we have, just for the items side of things, we have a trading card. Now, our older mod permit will still work, but the trading card replaces the mod permit going forward. And in the New Game Plus, when the Chrysler building is unlocked, we can get special trading cards that would allow us access to some super secret squirrel stuff, but since we're not going to do the Chrysler building, that's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, that's just too much.
So, anyway.
Sometimes just a little too crazy.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Right. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and put that there. I've got the M9 and the SG550, so that's cool. We'll get all that figured out. And no, I am not going to attempt a Japanese accent. In fact, the accents and the weird voices, they're done. They hurt my throat. I still have not gotten over the, what I did for the little kid, but thankfully the little kid never makes an appearance again. Is it in here?
What are you in search of?
Medea. Excuse me. So, Medea, we gotta talk to Medea to advance the plot.
Aha!
So, this is what makes this such a great game, but its actual gameplay is also very limited in that really it's a whole lot of talking before we get to a very concentrated combat arena. So,
That's not surprising.
hey, your girlfriend's here. Thought you'd be here. You're going to do the Japanese accent.
No. Just because I've been to Japan doesn't mean that I can do an accent very well.
You can't do a French accent, for the love of God. And you speak the language.
It's not the best of them. I try. But it's only when I'm actually speaking French that it comes out.
And even then, it's still horrible.
I acknowledge this.
Is there a sperm bank or a hospital that conducts artificial insemination? And this is where we get into some of the backstory from the Parasite Eve graphic novels, light horror novel, and movie. So,
There was a movie?
yes, the Parasite Eve video game is technically a sequel to a Japanese horror movie, which itself was based on a horror novel. So this is why Medea here references a bunch of events in Japan.
Ah.
The graphic novel, from what I understand, covers the events of both that novel and this game. From what I understand, I could be wrong.
Okay.
It used to be an obsession of mine to find these things, and then I just got obsessed with other stuff. You're here running the precinct, buddy.
Oh, right. Take this.
I guess he doesn't need ammo anymore. Now that he's permanently a desk jockey.
Mm-hmm. So, hospital.
Yep, we still do not have access to the super secret hard difficulty dungeon yet. I think that's next the next day they'll be dealing with. I think that's day 5.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anyway, your line.
What's wrong? You're awfully quiet.
I wonder why Daniel didn't come with us.
He says he's got the dirt on Clamp. He also wants to be with Ben.
Oh, yes, of course.
Medea,
Yes. He's got a crush.
the creature that was born in Japan, what happened to it?
It died, along with the scientist that was its father.
How did a monster like that die?
Eyes on the road, please. There was a rebellion. The mitochondria passed from the father didn't connect with the ones passed from Eve. It began to deteriorate, and the father held on to the dissolving flesh, and they both died.
Even though it's a monster. I guess it's still your child.
Not a word about our kids, right?
No, not a word.
St. Francis Hospital.
I mean, honestly, every parent has moments where they're kind of like, okay, no, I'm not dealing with my children.
Oh.
But, sorry, but they generally don't have the level of monster that Azula had.
Here it is. This hospital. You're in New York. You're only wearing a hoodie and the sleeves are rolled up, you psychopath. All right.
Despite how cold it would be versus how hot it would be where he in Japan during any time of year.
Keep away bad spirits.
Oh, a charm. Neat.
Yep. Supposedly these charms have actual purpose, but I have no idea what they are. So
Well, I'm not really surprised because
I do know that the third charm that you get is there almost specifically to ensure that you have a spot in your inventory, because it's basically taken over by the special bullets for the end game gun.
Hmm.
So
no, that
really
makes
quick.
sense. That tracks.
Well,
No, I was speaking of that because the one thing I remember, and the one thing going to Japan next time would be, I would be wanting to or would be the potential of charms from different shrines.
Mm,
Just because that's one of the things you truly cannot find in the US. Unless you're in the right state. I think
yep.
Hawaii is like the one place where you might find it. And then you have to really go looking for it. You have to know where they're at.
Usually a place with Shinto shrines. Like, you might be able to find them in San Francisco.
Shinto or Buddhist. Both of them have the different charms.
Yep.
In
All
fact,
right.
that's one of their big things for sales. It's not people coming in, it's the charms and the tchotchkes.
All right. Well, the fertility clinic is upstairs, so let's go there. Huh? Going down?
Oh no, the elevator cables!
Fuck! Oof. Did the emergency systems not kick on? Because, like, that's... Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Are we gonna see animated cockroaches? Or, like, mutated cockroaches, I should say.
Well,
Power's gone. Okay.
fortunately, the emergency lights still function.
But it means anything that requires a key card to enter is gone.
Well, nothing for it. We gotta find the stairs and go up that way.
And find the keys along the way.
Yep.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
That smarmy little bitch.
Oh. Yeah, that's disturbing.
Oh, just. I'm going to make sure that she melts. I've decided that. That is how we are going to deal with her.
Make her melt.
Yeah. I don't know how. Maybe I can get access to a flamethrower or throw her in a pit of acid. Ah, a fuse.
See, then you're only going to have Pamela Eve instead. I'm not sure I said Pamela Eve. That's granted. It's not far in terms of some ranges.
Oh, I can't drop my junk.
No, you have to be elsewhere to drop junk.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well,
What the hell are those?
Jellyfish?
You big stupid jelly. Just die.
I mean, I believe the game refers to them as amoeba.
So essentially, it's just literal. It's just a case of it's something that got morphed and was kept there for study.
Some sort of random cell culture.
That kind of tracks.
So, open up. So, I hate hospitals. I don't know about you.
I'm not a huge fan, but I'm not against them either.
Like, I appreciate why they are there. I appreciate why hospitals exist. I love modern medicine and technology.
I appreciate them when there's an emergency going on and you need a hospital. If I don't have to be in a hospital, that's not quite the setting I want to work in.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
I'll take special people to... You asked about cockroaches.
Well...
That's what you get, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't like that thing. Skadoosh.
It flies. It's a bug. It needs to go away.
Ow. Those things poison.
Hmm.
Oh, one's about to throw. Alright. I got something for you, buddy. Come on. Pew pew.
You gotta love being able to get the patterns down for
Oh, yeah.
enemies and for bosses.
It's
Just
not even a
move
case of Well, maybe it is a case of patterns, but the whole recognition of when it's going to throw, because it's not a timing issue. It's a watch how they move thing.
Hence patterns. That's the pattern that's being shown.
Okay.
That's all it is.
I guess I associate patterns more with a series of movements
Yeah.
and behavior, not an instance of a special movement. Yeah, I consider those tells more than patterns, but that's again that's probably being a little too semantic.
Probably want to save.
We're good for now.
Okay.
Need the blue card key for all the good it'll do right now, because we got no power.
Apparently it's enough to, like, reduce a lock. Then you just have to use brute force. I'm guessing those would be meant to be, or intended to be automatic doors.
Maybe.
Explains a lot. There are many cases where it's automatic doors to open and close to make sure that for security things stay closed.
Yep.
So, I get that.
Was it this door? Yeah. Yep, that was the thing, was that it's, that was a manual key to the autopsy room.
Ah.
And here is an autopsy subject. And here are some people who deserve to be on the autopsy table. Ew.
They also poison.
Ow.
Why is the symbol of poison a beaker? Weird.
Because poisoning is a chemical thing, I guess?
To some extent, that makes sense. You make massive pools of poison. I don't like you now.
Yeah, really limits our movement.
No, that's one of the challenge rate. That's part of the challenge rating.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm hoping the poison condition wears off and that I just don't... Well, or I beat the timer.
Oh, there's some where poison is consecutive until you finally take a specific medicine to cure it.
Yep.
Which sucks.
Oh.
Two
burn victims. I don't know if that's worthy of the count laughing, but, you know, I'm gonna go with it.
It was just me being silly.
I know. Ooh, what's in here? A tool. Well, I happen to have...
Something that can use a tool, or you can shift it over to something else.
Yep.
Cool.
So, anyway. And up we go. Grab that. New fuses.
Going to a
This is an incinerator.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well, better to.
And now now we have two forms of rat. We have the cute rats and then these things.
You call them cute?
I said, and then these things.
I'm gonna call this form 2, not the cute form. The cute form is the best of descriptors. To me.
Yep. So, what do you do, Mr. Rat?
Is that a rat or a kangaroo? Or is it a rataroo?
Oh, he throws a ball. He throws balls. He throws his balls. Rat bastard. Throwing your exploding balls at me. I don't appreciate having balls thrown at me.
Yeah, it is a little awkward.
It's very awkward. It's awkward and uncomfortable. Oh, hey, that's handy.
Strong against...
Poison.
Yes! Very, very handy.
I mean, it's weaker, but my solution for that? Is I'm just going to transfer everything that was in the CM vest over to it. Because the automatic medicine thing, yeah, I've always viewed that as more of a liability than a benefit. Although it did save our ass last time, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. We are going... nope, none of that. None of that. Also, energy shot's getting a workout. Skadoosh. I could navigate the cesspools
Or attempt to.
a little bit, at least a little bit better than I can the poison balls.
Reminds me of another game that I really need to take the time to finish through the stories on.
Oh?
Saga of Frontier. The game cartridge died on me before I could even get through much, which I never liked. But it was interesting. But as you use your different magics, or attacks, you occasionally discover a new attack.
Ah.
That was an element I really loved about that game.
Had a system similar to Final Fantasy II then, where you leveled up based on what you did.
Yeah. I think that one came out at a similar time to Final Fantasy II, but it didn't quite take off as much as Final Fantasy did. Squaresoft only had 2 versions, but the big thing to make the story interesting was the fact that you had 8 different stories with set locations, and then several that are more open-ended and others that weren't.
Reminds me of the Tales games more, if anything.
Still fascinating. Although with one character, you really don't. You have to have him playing solo to be the strongest. Because he's a superhero, but he can't reveal the identity to anybody, so you have to wait till companions pass out before you. Otherwise, you have to strengthen elsewise, which is not the most pleasant means to go about.
Okay, I'm missing something. That much is obvious. Because I've got the 2 fuses, but I need a blue key card. It's
Yeah, something's missing. It's just a question of what.
Well, ow. And actually, if I do that, I'm gonna start the next encounter at 0 PE points, which means I'll be starting it with that woozy sensation. So no, we're not gonna energy shot. So, let's see here.
The question is what you were missing.
Yep. We'll figure it out. I'm sure of it. Actually, my first instinct is to re-examine the autopsy room. So, just keep an eye out for boxes and stuff.
I shall.
Oh god, now there are 4 of them. Whoop. Ow, ow. Nope, nope. There we go. This is just a matter of getting the stuff as off the board as quickly as possible. I'm not even picky as to which one.
Whatever's the closest one, right?
Right. Ow, ow. Ow. And detox. Because I'm not confident about my ability to outlast the poison timer here.
Few too many poison types against.
Yep.
Against, yeah.
It's like... I forget which gym it was in Pokemon. Was it Fuchsia City or was it Celadon City? Where you had the poison type gym leader and he was a ninja.
I'm not sure. But I tend to confuse the games anyway.
Well. So. Okay. Back in the incinerator room. Or do I have to examine the corpses? That's the other option.
Maybe look at that box. In between.
Aha! Blue
key
card. Key.
Aha!
Aha! I am a genius.
Congratulations! You just broke the internets.
I win 1,000 internets. What will that buy me? Well, that and $5 will get you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe.
Whoop. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not going back in here. I'm done with these cockroaches and these amoebas. If I wanted single cell organisms, I would talk to never mind.
You talk to Eve?
I would talk to certain people that in my life.
Hey.
All right. Funny thing about magnetically sealed doors, they'll stay magnetically sealed, and then you can just, like, discharge them. So, anyway. Alright, let's see if there's a staircase back here.
So much for using the stairs.
But what's this? I see something sparkly.
Sparkles? Offense. Nice.
Alright. My gun appreciates that.
So what about you?
Roller delayed blowback goodness brought to you by the fine gentleman at Helker and Coke. Sorry, the gun nut was showing.
Yes, it was. You were showing your tail.
Anyway. So we're going to repair the wires.
Looks like there's 3 that have to be repaired. Or 3 fuses.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and install the 2 that I have. Boop. And then we'll get the third one.
Third one, so you can turn back to get the elevators back rolling. Which seems to assume that the wires weren't cut.
Yep.
Or it's a different elevator.
Now, why that door
Worked.
automatic door worked, yeah, I don't...
Weird.
Jesus Christ, what the F is that thing?
That is...
An abomination against God and all things good and glorious, and it's gonna get the Kamehameha.
Abominations would tell them to stop. If they could talk.
Battletech abominations would be like,
Would be saying, "Oh! Roller skate!"
Are you a friend?
Sorry. That's just me being silly, referring to vehicles as roller skates for mechs. On occasion. Just joking around.
Yep. So, tune up weapons and armor. Well, first off, we're going to tune this up by taking all this stuff and transferring it over. And now it's just as tough, only it has the resist poison effect.
Yay! Always good. Because poison is annoying.
Fuse 3.
Ha! The telephone is working. That's one.
Tell them to get the damn helicopter. Mr. Hammond, after careful consideration of your park and all of its services, I've decided not to endorse it. And we know it worked because the music is back.
Weird way to signify that. Although the lights being on kind of helps.
Do 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 do. Okay. Well, cool. Beep. So back to the main floor we go, because we gotta find a green key card.
Green?
Well, yeah. That was to get well, we gotta find a green key card so we can access that. Holy crap, there are two of it now. Maya and me? Maya and me. Sorry, that might be a little too obscure of a Nickelodeon thing. Maya the Bee?
Oh, yeah. It's obscure for me. So I'm like, I don't know this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
4 of the buggers? Yeah.
What do you think they smell like?
I don't want to even consider that.
Because it's like... Ew, 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 ew. Hey, cool. It just strikes me that, like, you've never really smell single-celled organisms. And yet, here we are, with things blown up where they could emit a smell.
Mm-hmm.
Although,
I do wonder.
Although if they're still single-celled, and everything's just inflated, then that means they're full of water.
So they smell like water?
Well, what kind of water? Because, like, I associate...
Fresh water, salt water.
I associate amoebas, for example, with swamp water or pond water.
Swamp water would not smell pleasant, but pond water might.
Well, it just has that weird smell of rot that, like,
Uh-huh.
forest and wooded areas and marshy areas just kind of naturally have.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's covering himself like, it's gonna explode! My balls are going to explode!
Come on, people. No.
I'm not going to apologize for it. His balls explode.
I know. I don't know about you two, but I'm getting out of here.
Mrs. Nurse Bomb, what about your medication? It's no use to me if I'm dead. Shit.
Wrong.
Nurse is trapped at another room. Can you help her out? Well. Alright. Oh. Again, so many of them. It's nice to know that that first burst that I let out, though, seems to, like, kill the one that I shoot. I wish I had more luck with critical hits on subsequent attacks. Ow. Yeah, go ahead and puke. I guess it's not a cockroach, it's more of a fly.
Mm-hmm.
Because flies puke their guts out in order to pre-digest things before they slurp it up. And yes, I do have to phrase it like that.
Okay, slurp.
Oh, this is, oh no.
This is the flashback room.
Yep. I'm getting hot. Aya, you're always hot. Oh, wait, you mean you're burning up. So, have you figured out the secret yet?
She had a twin. One of the twin died. They both had the similar experiments done, and
Not experiments. The twin, was a donor. Was an organ donor for Aya. Aya suffered an eye injury in the same car crash that killed her sister. And so
and another
she got a corneal replacement from her sister because they would just be a natural match.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, Maya's liver was donated to Melissa Pierce. So Maya's DNA was a natural carrier for Eve. Why Aya wasn't either, but the organs transplanted, or the mitochondria from the cornea transplanted into Aya, diverged from the mitochondria in the liver transplanted into Melissa. And so they're in conflict with each other.
Oh.
Well, I don't know, here.
Take this green card.
But I was born in Virginia. True statement. She's actually from Fairfax, Virginia. SP jacket, which is tough but unremarkable. Not even that tough. Boop, 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 boop.
And you couldn't put the poison resistance in there if you wanted to.
Well, I could, but I would need a super tool.
Super tool.
Ah, ha, ha. Alrighty. And there is the doctor that was in the house. You can tell she's a doctor and not a nurse because she doesn't wear the nurse hat. Which apparently is, like, really important to nurses in Japan even today. Is the little weird upward, like, nightingale hat.
Yeah. Well, you only get the hat when you graduate.
Yeah. Why would... I thought that in the United States that most buildings, like, didn't label the 13th floor. They relegated the 13th floor to a utility area that could only be accessed by the freight elevators and whatnot.
I don't know. I legitimately don't know. It's a weird thing.
Like, 13th floors are generally inaccessible because of superstition.
Or they just don't list one. They go to straight to one. Occasionally, they don't really care about superstition range, but not always.
Holy crap, that one's
That's a big one.
Okay. Kamehameha.
Kamehameha who?
Kaioken. Kaio what? Skadoosh. Oh my god, it survived. Ow.
It's jumpy.
It survived and it is very angry with me.
They come in pints?
That is more than a pint.
Yeah, more like a solid. More like gallons.
That is a butt.
Which, yes, is a unit of measure, I know.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't gonna say that because I just wanted it to...
You just wanted the joke to
I just wanted it to hang out there. Let the people who were smart enough figure it out. Okay, turned it off. So, up to the 13th floor we go. Although, now we are going to save.
That would be a very smart plan.
I am the smartest.
You are the smarties.
Give me candy, for I am Smarties.
Give you candy?
I want candy.
You want candy? Why do you want candy?
Because actually, I have a little bit of a sweet tooth right now. Like, just give me a sucker or something to put in my mouth. Because I have a horrible oral fixation. Select floor. Ooh. Welcome to the haunted 13th floor.
Nope, you already see one body.
You see one body, you've seen them all.
Still.
I have to stop Eve before more people die. So, see that?
What the heck?
That is the Chrysler Building. And this is the indication that something is going on there.
Joyful.
But again, you only unlock that in New Game Plus, and what the Chrysler Building is that it is a procedurally generated dungeon where all the monsters in it are super tough. And it's really it's just like a one-way ticket to pissed offville, if you ask me, but yeah. Come on, Big Dumb and Stupid is throwing his balls around. Both of his balls. His balls are always bouncing, his ballroom's always full, and everybody comes and comes again. If your name is on the guest list, no one can take you higher. Everyone knows that I have got great balls of fire. Alright. Got him. Kamehame, fuck off.
Why did the balls not disappear?
Apparently I gotta kill the balls, too.
Weird. Well, on the bright side, you don't have to kill them as hard as the creature that created them.
I will step on his balls.
What?
It was just outside my range envelope.
Oh.
You face a pretty severe damage drop-off penalty if they're just inside.
Mm.
If I remember right, like, one of the hidden advantages of rifles is that they don't have that drop-off penalty, or if they do, it's not nearly as pronounced. If I recall right. So. Huh. You think that this arrow pointing to the centrifuge means that we can move the centrifuge?
Seems like.
Oomph.
Okay. So, you just put a button behind the centrifuge?
Look. Ooh, a Helker & Koch G3A3 rifle. I like that. For all of the American overlove of the AR-15, I actually favor this puppy more. I only got one shot at a time with it, but that just means that it's going to be more damage per shot because there's a multiple... because you actually have, like, a reduced damage if you have a thing that allows you to fire multiple shots a turn. Alrighty, yeah.
Nice.
Woo! Ow. Hey, shame on you. None of that. Okay, once again. Skabow. Plus, look at all that range bonus.
Nice.
So now nothing will be out of my sight.
Ha ha ha.
The G3 was also notable because it was the gun that kind of created 1,000 other guns, because basically everything Helker and Koch created that could roughly be described as a rifle or a carbine is based on the G3's receiver. So that's kind of a neat little thing. It's... Or at least it's neat to me for the gun engineering stuff. So... Range +1 for a gun that already has a stupid range. Now, let's ask the important question. Why does a hospital have a kennel? fart knocker?
That is a legitimately good question to ask.
Ow. Prick?
Explodey balls and bouncy balls.
Ball. There are just balls everywhere. All over my face.
Balls for days.
Balls for days. Oh, now there are 4 balls. Ow. Look, I'm just gonna stand here and wait until I get to shoot. Whack. Thank God that Parasite Eve 2 was more real-time. Just, hey, go nuts. But Parasite Eve 2 also, like, there's not really a special occasion for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Parasite Eve 1 takes place over Christmas. Parasite Eve 2, I think, takes place on a Tuesday in September.
A Tuesday in September.
Yeah.
That's awfully specific.
So,
Well,
I completely missed that. That's what I get for double tapping the button. Artificial sperm development staff, Hans Clamp. What's this? HLA, Ben and Lorraine's same list I was on. And what's he trying to do? Those are patient records. Mariko Bria, my mother's record, 1977, taken with Maya Bria after accident, pronounced dead after cardiac arrest.
oh, shiny.
I saw the shiny. Melissa Pierce, December 23rd, 1977, emergency hospitalization, operation successful. After 6 months of hospitalization, release, needs medication from hospital. Elevator key. Yeah, we'll save.
Before any balls get you.
Before any balls get me.
I'm not apologizing.
I don't expect you to.
Good. Good, good, good.
So we need to use that. Use that. So the funny thing about this upcoming boss fight is that it actually has a fail state.
Wait, what?
Yeah, after you beat the boss, you can still get a game over in a very particular circumstance.
Huh.
And I'm debating whether or not I want to show that to you. So, fighter jets, prepare to launch. Head towards Central Park. Remember, no unnecessary attacks. Target the enemy in the air and be alert. That is the city of New York, and I am not going to destroy it unless I have no other options. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
That is an F-15. Why is an F-15 taking off from a carrier deck? The Harriers I get. But F-15s aren't even equipped to take off from a carrier. And
They're flying awfully low.
Oh yeah, that is super dangerous, and frankly, again, The Harriers could do that because they are low-speed aircraft. But an Eagle, oh God, no. That Eagle will be flying well above the highest peak of the World Trade Center towers, which at the time were there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Eve's cum tube. Yes, I had to word it like that.
Of course you did.
And I guess that would make Eve her own bad dragon, wouldn't it?
Not entirely wrong.
So. Ew, 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 ew. No, no.
Brain spider?
Brain spider. It is literally a blown up version of. Yeah, we're just gonna hit you with that now. Since that's literally the only attack I got in range, and you're gonna. Ow. You're going to limit my movement with those spider webs, and homie ain't playing that game. Like I said. Ow. Fart knocker? You know what? Huh. I got this now.
One of the few that actually works.
Yes. Mostly because it's cast on myself. Ow.
Spider brain, spider brain. Spider brain must die thy brain. Look out.
Here comes a spider brain.
Botched the middle of that, but okay.
I've seen worse.
I know.
It's only gonna get worse from here because soon our movement options are going to be even more limited.
I had a feeling. So then you have to deal with Eve's pet first. Can't really think of any better way to define it.
No, that's a pretty good way to define it. Shit! Come on. Ow. I'm stuck!
Oh, you're not stuck now.
No, the webs went away. I was still stuck.
Oh. Bugger.
Literally in this case. Ow! Damn it.
Annoying ass spider brain thing.
I swear to God, if it weren't for the fact that I'm already here to kill you, I would dedicate my life to killing you even more. Ha!
Miss me.
And what? Not that time. Please don't mock the spider. And here's where, like I said, I'm going to be losing my movement options, because it moved. And now, first off, now we see it up close, and it's even more gross than I could possibly have imagined.
Mm-hmm. It's a spider with a skull attached.
And boobs.
Why does it have boobs?
I don't know. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the developers have a kink. Alright?
I'm going to call them egg sacs, not boobs, for the record. And she is a pain in the ass.
She gives me an itchy burning sensation, not from any STIs, but from, well, the fact that she throws fireballs. Come on. Skadoosh. Now you're gonna make me get up close. No!
She casts Fireball.
You know,
But she can.
This is like a Ric Flair wrestling match where where it lasts forever and it's not particularly exciting. Ow. Alright. We are close enough. I'm gonna take the risk. Come on. Come on.
Unstick, unstick. Thank you.
Aha! Worth.
Worth it.
Level up. And we learned Heal 3 in the process.
Nice.
Glock 23, the 40 Smith & Wesson?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Neat.
Neat. So, the short version of this fail state is that if I don't book it to a particular area on this map, those planes are going to crash into the roof of this building and hit me and I will die.
Oh.
The scene looks the same either way. It's just whether or not Aya does a die hard over the side of the building. So, you found this place. You're going to use the sperm to give birth to the ultimate being. You're a bright one. The first rebellion took place some years ago on a far-off eastern island. There, my sister committed a fatal error. I'm higher in the evolution chain than my sister. I will never commit the same mistake.
You feeble organism. Depend on machines all you want. Stop.
Harriers are so freaking cool. Oh! Oh, gross, gross. It's everywhere.
Well, that is a way to look at it.
Well, you liquefy the pilot and the inertia would just cause everything to fly backwards.
Limitations of humans.
No more.
What if I don't want to? It's a shame we couldn't understand each other.
It's gonna crash on the roof. I gotta get out of here. Because, yeah, if you listen, you can hear it. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the only indication of your timer. Because when it gets too loud, then it's that. So, yeah, we're home free, though. Isn't that great? Nothing can... Oh, shit. Behold, the last boss, by the way, of this mission. Just one of those spiders.
A little spider. Well, you're going down.
Yep. This fight has no time limit.
It's literally rolling animation.
Because by now, I think we've crossed 13 stories. Splat. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we're dead. Well, I guess we don't know how many were was to the roof, just that the lab was on the 13th floor.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't really explain that much.
Hey, hit it! Just in time, huh? I wonder if St. Francis Hospital is real. Maybe we can make a reference to that. Let's just do a quick Google search.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Sounds like it'd be a chain of Be a chain of ones, particularly in New York.
Catholic hospital located in Long Island, New York, not within New York City itself. Um,
Cool.
St. Francis Hospital, circa 1870. Well, it closed in the 60s, though.
Hmm.
The Long Island facility is still intact, but it is relatively low to the ground.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yep. So, you know, however you want to cut it. Anyway, that was Parasite Eve Day 4. Conception, I think it was called. Visiting hours are 10 to 4 Monday through Friday. Extended visiting hours on Saturday, but no visiting hours on Sunday. So, anyway, thank you for saying me, Daniel. You can study all you want, but you gotta brush up on other things too, man. No girl's gonna want to be with you if you're gonna be like that. My God, it's like
Please, Daniel, is
everything.
everything okay back at the station?
That's the thing. I found out several things about Clamp, but in the past, a doctor from that hospital was fired for giving out a patient list.
A list. You mean the one with the HLA listing?
These guys have access to just about everything. I've got other info too. This is what I heard from Warner, who was on to Melissa. She was seen going into the museum late at night on several occasions. Woo!
Eve going into the museum?
We need to go there. We must get there before the being is born. Calm down. We're there, buddy. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right.
Maya.
Maya the bee. All right. I'm gonna pause 10 seconds for station identification while I sort out my inventory. So do wait, and then we will get back to the plot here.
Mm-hmm. As day 4 continues.
Concludes.
Oh, concludes.
Fortunately, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be erasing all this, but... So, store equipment. So we select, and we are going to move all of these guys. All right. Okay. So the MP5 has some funk on it, but other than that, all right. Well, Thing is, I want to conserve.
Discard junk.
Yep. For like the 1 or 2 pieces of junk that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alrighty. And we're back. So we go back into the chief's office and we can talk particulars as we close out this day. Detective Warner had some new information. Let's go find out what he found. Cool. Now. Alright. Some time ago, a doctor at that hospital was fired for selling off patient records, and Melissa was seen going into the museum late at night several times. Eve? That bastard, I knew he was part of this. We'll split up here and search the entire city. Eve and Clamp must be meeting soon. We must hurry, it'll be too late once the ultimate being is born. I'll go snoop around some more for any info. Cool. Brought you a walkie-talkie so we can keep in touch. And since Aya was a detective and not a beat cop, it actually makes sense that she wouldn't have one all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Counting on you too, Mr. Scientist. Whoa, whoa, juggle, juggle, juggle. Hey, cool. Alrighty. I mean, it makes sense that the paperwork can wait.
Yeah.
So, anyway, is that it? That is it for day 4. We've got 2 more days to go. 2 glorious new episodes to finish this story, and then we'll be moving along. So, want to thank everyone for hanging out with us. If you like what you saw, be sure to click the bell notification button, hit like, and subscribe. Well, we do this for fun. We don't monetize or anything, so it's pure attention whoreness. So, glad to have you all along for the ride. Happy holidays to those who celebrate. A happy new year is coming up. And I guess we'll see you in the next one.